I can't hear you.
Is that when you decided to leave Louisiana when you went to school?
No, because I was a person who read. I always read books, and I could see there were all kind of places in the United States that looked interesting and that I would be interested in seeing. And so that was early on that I knew I couldn't live. I wouldn't be happy living in Louisiana. So that was early on instilled in me through reading. Yeah, through reading. That there had to be a better place to live. My mother did cleaning, but she worked for one family, the Jones family, and they owned the furniture store in town. This would have been the 50s, late 40s, early 50s. 50s. They would come and get her in the morning. She'd have to sit in the back seat. Mrs. Jones sat in the front seat, in the driver's seat, and Mother would have to sit in the back seat, kitty corner, not behind her, but, where you could see her. And Mother could not come in the house through the front door, but she could clean the entire house, come out of the front door, clean off the sidewalk and everything, and go back in, but she couldn't enter and leave the house through that door that she had just cleaned. Okay. They had a pot in the back fields, not back fields, in the backyard that she could go to. She couldn't go to the bathroom in the house that she cleaned. And her mother one day was talking, but I said, how did you make it having to go? She said, they so damn stupid. And my mother did not swear. Okay, the only thing I've heard her say was damn and shit one time when she got scared or something. She said, shit. She said, did they really think we were that stupid? We're cleaning the bathroom and we're not going to use it? She made $12 a week. $2 a day. When I found out how much she was making, and this would have been, the early 60s, I was hysterical. I said, no, just quit. You can't do that. They can't make you do that. And she had told me, and this was on this time that she had taken me to work with her. She said, Bob, I'm doing this so you don't have to. I've had some interesting experiences in my life. But I got married right out of college, because that's not right out of college, but out of college. That was what you did. You got married. It just wasn't for me. And I have nothing against, and I'm happy for people who find a mate. But for me, it was too much pressure, if that makes any sense. And I just really admire it, like your mom, having a career and having a family, having good sound sense. You know what I mean? We were partially in tradition and then partially in this unknown. We were standing, we're pretty much in the gap. And I feel in so many ways a part of it is fear. That if I don't hook myself to a man or a woman, I'm going to lose somehow. So I need to make a choice. And that's so restricting. That is so restricting. It's like, yes. And you sit down and you talk about it and you figure out what's going to work for you. Now, is that going to work for me? Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, maybe, maybe not. And just think, if we had more love, there would be so less of hatred. Because I think sort of what happens over time is people just give up. You just give up. And whatever happens, happens. But we need to be kinder to each other and more aware of how hatred is like a worm disease, just gorges its way into the psyche and makes people miserable. People today don't have a clue what community means. If you needed something, okay, Wes is going to be in a contest to whatever. These people would give a quarter, a dime, a dollar to help you. And one of my classic stories is, I had asked my mother for something, and she had told me, she said, "Bob, we don't have money for that." And I was mad. Whatever it was, I wanted it. And then one of my classmates came along later that same day. Never will forget this. And he was selling something for $1, $2, $3, didn't matter. And she gave him some money, like $1 or whatever. And after he left, I said, "I thought you said we didn't have any money." She said, "Bob, we didn't have any money for that you wanted because you didn't need that." She said, "But he's trying to do something good to help better the schools, or, on and on and on." And she said, when you see somebody doing something for good, you try to help. And to this day, I'm 80 years old, I remember that lesson. If somebody is trying to do something good and you can help them, you do it. You help. That was the kind of community that I grew up in. And it wasn't just me. It was all throughout our black neighborhoods. Nobody had anything, but whatever you had, you tried to help somebody do better.
Time is a wheel in a constant motion, always rolling us along. Tell me who wants to look back on their years and wonder where those years have gone. I hope you still feel small when you stand beside the ocean. Whenever one door closes, I hope one more opens. Promise me that you'll give faith a fighting chance, and when you get the choice to sit it out or dance, dance. I hope you 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 dance. Time is a wheel in constant motion, always rolling us along. Tell me who wants to look back on their years and wonder where those years have gone. I hope you dance.